Today, you're going to be working on a point of view puzzle pixel art. I absolutely love this activity. It is so much fun because what happens as you answer questions is that this picture actually comes together to make sense instead of being jumbled up. And that's how you know that you're answering the questions correctly. So let's talk about how we do it. First of all, you have to follow the directions that are given to you in this pink box. Number one, it says look in the cell that says questions. Well, first of all, a cell is just a box inside this document. So this is actually called a sheet. Google has Google Slides where we do our slide deck every day. It also has Google Docs where you can type reports and things like that. This is called a Google Sheet where you can put in all kinds of different data and information, and you can also create really cool activities like this one. So it says, look in the cell that says questions. This is the cell that says questions. There are 20 questions. You will click on the drop down arrow, which is right here on the right, to view each question. So let's click on the drop down arrow. Oh, and look, and there's all 20 questions right there. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's click back up here on this. And direction number three. You will read each paragraph and decide if it's written in first person or third person point of view. Then you'll find the cell highlighted in black beside the numbers, right here, all of these, and you'll type the answer there. For example, for question one, you'll type the answer in the cell beside number one. If you're right, the images will unscramble to make a photo. If you're wrong, you'll need to change your answer until the correct photo appears. All right. So you can answer the questions in any order, but all answers must be typed as first, the word first, FIRST, or third, THIRD, but you don't have to put the parentheses, or you don't have to put the quotation marks, and they don't have to be capitalized. All right, so let's try number one. I'm going to go down to my drop down box over here, and I'm going to go to question number one, and it changes this picture. So point of view task card number one. Nancy was nervous about her driving test. You could tell she was nervous because her hands were sweating and her eyes were wide with fear. She only hoped that the driving instructor wouldn't notice. She was a really good driver. She just had to relax and remember all the things she'd practiced. Is this first or third person? Well, this is talking about a character, Nancy. It's her driving test. She was nervous, her hands. She only hoped. So I'm seeing the pronoun she. It's a story being told about Nancy, not Nancy telling the story. So this is definitely third person. So card number one, I'm going to go over to the black box and I'm going to type in THIRD. If I don't know how to spell it, it's right here on the card, and I'm going to hit enter, return. And my picture just changed. Did you see it? Shift and change. Let me show you again what just happened. Look at that. So I want you to watch right over here. I'm going to type in third one more time, THIRD, hit enter, and my picture changes. So you're going to do this for every question that you have. Again, you're pressing the drop down box. You can go to any question. Let's say you go to question 13. As long as you read card number 13 and you answer in the 13 box, and you're going to be just fine. Okay. If you have any questions, come and see me. Good luck.